This is for you there, the camera person. Stick that under your arm. That's for you to go on the boat. So listen, welcome to today's video. We are fishing today in the first kayak or the Bass Nation kayak series, and a lot of people had mixed feelings about how they thought I was going to feel about this, and I don't know why, because I've been trying to push the envelope to getting kayak fishing to this level for a long time. And it's almost like I've been running with a baton, and now I get to hand it off and let somebody else focus on the big, giant, pro side of it, where I can focus more on getting back to the basics and the grassroots stuff and the teaching and the education side of it. But yeah, anyway, so I'm excited. The weather's not great. They're raising the water level, which always changes things because it was dropping for 2 days of pre-fishing. It's raining. It was 77 degrees. Day before yesterday, 55 yesterday, and it's 51 this morning. So, conditions are tough, but they're the same conditions for everybody. Yeah, man, so this is the mess, so I got my little max charge station over here where I don't have everything plugged in now, but I got a whole bunch of ability to charge about 1,000 things. When Christy's here, there's about 52 more things plugged into that. We've got just stuff everywhere. Now it's time to head down to the truck, make the drive to the put-in location, do the final touches and the finishing touches on getting my gear together, getting my lures tied on, getting the motor mounted, and then waiting on time for the tournament to kick off. So I'm going to be on the water today. It's pouring down rain, so we're not going to take the camera with us on that boat. We're going to send the camera on the Bass Nation media boat and get some of the other anglers in action. I'll be filming myself. I'll bring you some of that action, and then we'll get back together at the end of the day and talk about the tournament, how it went, how I did, how I didn't, how I did either way, and then give you guys some lessons learned, and then we'll interview the winner, talk about what they did differently than anybody else, and yeah, let's just see how I stack up against the competition. Here we go. Pro tip number one is try to tire your lures on before you get to the hotel, so you don't have to bring your rods. Bring your rods into the hotel and get them caught in the ceiling like this, like I was going to tell you to avoid. And then pro tip number two is don't let your rods get closed in the elevator door. That's never a good thing. And pro tip number three is don't try to be as pretty as me, because it ain't going to work out. Yeah. Is that a buzzbait? Yeah, that's a buzzbait. 55 degrees and you're throwing a buzzbait, Chad? Yes. Doesn't mean I'm going to catch them, but I'm definitely throwing it. And I'll talk to you more about that on the water. One of the things I like to do when I'm tournament planning is go into Google Earth or Google Maps or both and make myself a list of launches to check. And so yesterday I switched my game plan up to go from launch 1 to launch 2. So I saved these as drop pins like so. And there's launch 2. Hit start so that the old CarPlay and the RAM will take over. And then I just got to drive to the spot. And then socks. Day 1 socks. Because you get 2 days out of them. One inside out, one right side out, so. Don't judge me. Yeah.
You know where you're getting off at right up there?
I'm getting off at the Pell City exit, 158.
All right, let me whip around. Meet me. I'll meet you right there at the Pell City exit. Let me get down here and whip around somewhere.
All right, guys, so listen. We're about to do the pass-off, meaning I'm giving you to him. You are going with this. See that? Right there. Scott Butcher is doing the media coverage for BASS for this event, and so we're piggybacking on that to bring a lot of you guys video content. Scott's going to be shooting a lot of stills, a lot of social media pieces, flying the drone, going live, all that good stuff. And then yeah, so Matt, who's back there, Team Redbeard, we'll cut to a shot of Matt real quick so you guys know how he looks
We
So
like
it's
Team
real.
Redbeard.
Team Redbeard. Team Reddish Beard. He's Team Redbeard. But he chopped it off quite a bit. Here, let me see this real quick.
Oh, God.
He chopped it
We're
off.
already.
Look at this.
It's already down a
He like
wormhole.
completely cut it off. It's
Wormhole.
crazy. All right. So anyway, Scott's got to go meet the media team. I got to go get on the water. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey, good luck.
Thanks, man.
Tight lines, bro. Go do this.
Yeah.
Go do this.
Yeah, man. Definitely pumped up. Rain or not.
Good morning. We're at the Clear Creek Marina, and it is morning one of day one of the only day of this first ever Bass Nation Kayak Series event. Hook and Abu Garcia put this thing on. There are a ton of guys that left out of this ramp. This was a busy spot with 230 plus anglers fishing this event today. We seen about 30 of those guys here at the ramp. We had guys like Barry Davis and Mike Manavan, Jody Queen, Corey Dreyer. This was a packed house. There's a lot of big sticks behind us. We're gonna jump on this big motorboat, which is kind of odd, kind of different from what we do. But we're gonna go see if we can find them, see what they're catching. Come on, let's go. All right, you guys can see the neighbors really don't want us here, but we've pulled in here on Mr. Barry Davis. Barry, how's your morning been, bro?
It's been 50-50. I've got 2 on the board, and I've lost 2. I've had one come unhitched, and I lost one on a set of a hook. I broke a knot. So I re-knotted and redone everything last night. Sometimes that don't pay off.
I got you. Now, Barry, you're one of these guys that's traveling a good bit, chasing as many of these events as you can. I mean, what does it mean for you for bass? I mean, you grew up in this community. You grew up watching this stuff. You know, tomorrow kicks off the 50th anniversary of the Bassmaster Classic, and here you are fishing in one of their first kayak event.
That's right. I grew up on a bass boat. Me and my dad fishing tournaments. And all I've ever heard my dad talk about BASS and doing this and doing that. And we're going to go to this lake and we're going to go to that lake. And a lot of them we didn't make it. And now I'm getting to live mine and his dream both, which is really cool. And that was one of the things before I left. Daddy said, all right, boy, go show out. Have some fun. So,
I got it, man. I got
means
it.
a lot.
Well, it's a one-day event, so really you got to spend the day getting the right 5 bites, right?
That's right. And it changes. I've been in this same area. This is my 3rd day. It's been a different bite so far, 3 days in a row.
All right, how's this weather working out for you?
Right now it's not raining. So yesterday it was rain almost all day. We started out rain this morning. It's come a couple of showers. I looked at the radar a minute ago, and radar-wise, we got a trough of spotted showers, it looks like, so I can deal with that.
I got it. Barry, man, we're going to get out of your way. Thanks so much, man, for taking time to stop with us.
Thank you.
Good luck, brother. Tight lines. Guys, that's Barry Davis. He's a champ on the water and off. Let's run up the creek here and see who else we can find. Good luck, Barry.
Thank you, man.
We have caught up with Corey Dreyer, the North Carolina Hammer. Corey's sitting 90 minutes in, sitting in first place on the Tourney X leaderboard. And he's running this bait real close. He says he's found a couple largemouths. The Coosa chain is definitely a spot-heavy type of fishery, but he believes that the largemouth are going to be what it takes. He's running those casting rods. He's torpedoed way out from the ramp. One of the advantages of having that power behind you when that Torpedo 403 motor is to be able to get away from the crowds. There's 240 guys fishing this body of water today. Corey was able to get up here into this cove, into this finger here off of the main creek, and be able to get up here and find a little bit of cleaner water with the weather that we've had, but be able to find some water that's clear of other rigs. And he's working these baits, and so far he's 1 fish away from beginning culling, and he's your current day one or morning one leader, about an hour and a half in. All right, guys, we've just pulled in here on Mike Manavan. Mike's a Georgia hammer, fishes a lot of local stuff. This is really his first real big national stage, and Mike's been doing this a while. He's got a reputation in the industry of just being one of those guys that's always got a smile on his face, always got the right attitude, always doing things the right way. But guys, tournament day kicks on, and Mike focuses in. He really gets dialed in, and he's working these banks. Looks like he's chunking a chatterbait is what it looks like. And working that bank, working these fish, trying to find the largemouth in this big land of spots. And he's doing it. He's putting that Titan to work, working that pedal system, facing into the wind. Weather's an issue. It feels like every single tournament morning, weather's an issue. But Mike's geared up and ready to roll. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Smash him. You got anything yet?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Good. Keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding.
Appreciate it, man.
Corey Dryer now sitting in third place. We see Corey sitting here with 4 fish, inches away behind the guys in the top 2. Both the guys in the top 2 that have caught a limit. So, be interesting to see how this thing plays out. Once Corey catches the limit, he'll be a good 6 or 7 inches above, because his 2 biggest, his 3 biggest. I mean, he's got 2 17s, an 18.5. That's to where you guys get up here and see their largest fish is a 15. The largest fish is not even a 15. So it's good. It's still early, obviously, here on morning 1, but it's a long day, and these guys are out grinding.
Well, I had this locked in as one of my hammer 2 fish spots. An hour and 15 minutes to get here. 0 fish. It's pouring down rain. Time to switch gears. I gambled on coming back in here and finding these unpressured largemouth on a spotted bass lake. You got to get out in the current. You got to find current seams and stuff. But these largemouth like slack water, and the largemouth are traditionally bigger, so they wouldn't call it gambling if there wasn't a chance of losing. So I'm gambling. I'm trying to find big largemouth laid up in these slack waters, getting ready to spawn in this little pocket back here. I'm at the back of a creek. Probably should be more mid creek. I saw some fish in there. Wanted to come up here and try a few, and it didn't pan out. So now I'm going to head back out and see if I can't find some fish.
Hey guys, my name's Tim Ward. I'm out here for being the camera boat driver for the Bass Nation inaugural kayak tournament on Lake Logan Martin. I love this lake. I grew up on this lake. I've been on this lake since I was 10 years old. Started bass fishing heavily on these banks right here behind me whenever I was 13, just walking around with a spinning rod and a spinner bait, just trying to catch fish. If it was me and you had to ask me what one thing I'd be doing right now to catch a fish and how to win this tournament, I'd be up here on these channel swing banks with these deeper slopes, throwing a chatterbait, throwing a spinner bait, something along those lines. This water has been, there's been a lot of rain. Water's been constantly fluctuating, going high, going low. So these fish really and truly, they want to pull up and they want to feed and they want to get ready to spawn. It's getting that time of year in Alabama. But with this water level, it's cold, it's muddy, it's cold. We've had this warm rain right now, so they're wanting to move up. But right now, it's just going to be that person that finds that right bank at the right time when those fish really pull up and feed.
Well, started out really good. Caught 2 right off the bat, boom, boom, and a couple gar, and lost 1 unfortunately, but we're still grinding. So hopefully the weather will hold and we'll catch the fish I need.
Now, John, you run quite a unique setup, man, with that Bonafide SS127. How do you feel that platform works best for you?
For me, it works very well because I don't like anything behind me. My shoulders are messed up, and so I got a cast funny. So this allows me to carry multiple rods for different situations. It's not in the way as most people, because most people you fight from the side anyway, so it's fine. It's also good in the pads. I fish a lot of pads on Gunnersville, so it allows me to get in and out, and places like New River and so forth, I can get under trees with no problem. So it's custom made to me using Yak Attack gear and good old starboard. So
it's good stuff, man. It's a great looking rig, man. Good luck. Get out there and find those last couple of keepers and then start calling, brother.
All right, thanks, Scott.
Appreciate it, John.
No worries.
I'm just gonna knock on this door right here and see if they'll let me use some Wi-Fi so I can upload some photos. I'm working an event for Bass. We're filming a kayak event today. Is there any chance I need to load about 60 photos? Can I use your Wi-Fi? I'll sit on your porch if that's okay. Yes, sir. I'm gonna bust out a computer. I'll sit right here. That's Southern hospitality. She felt bad for him. She wanted to go give him a hug or something, you know. She's like, that guy just needs a cup of coffee and a hug.
We kept saying crazy.
That Logan Martin hospitality, guys. You don't get that many places right here in Alabama. You get it non-stop. It's bad enough we're using their Wi-Fi. They're offering us coffee and Cokes and wanting to make sure that we're all right. It's that Southern mama right there. Southern mama. I appreciate the hospitality, guys. Thank y'all so much. 56 years of marriage, guys. Y'all are incredible.
Oh, we love each other more than we did when we got married.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys again. It's incredible. Dude, the hospitality in Alabama can't be beat, man. Can't be beat. Gotta love Logan Martin. Gotta love it. All right, guys, so we pulled up at the marina here because it's pouring down rain. And we pulled up, we saw a fish. We saw one of these, we saw a fish sitting in the net over here, and the kayak was empty. We couldn't find the kayaker at all. So we went up to order some lunch. Next thing we know, we see Bobby from New York run down the ramp here. Bobby, tell us what happened, man.
My phone got wet, stopped working, so I tried to turn it on. It's like flickering all different colors, blue and white. So I caught a fish, tried to take a picture, couldn't take a picture. My phone went to crap, and then I ran down to the dollar store and bought a flip phone to try to take a picture. So
that's dedication. That's dedication there. He's trying to get a fish scored on the Turniacs leaderboard. Ran, like literally left here, got in his truck, ran to the dollar store, bought a flip phone, and is now trying to get the photo. I haven't even seen a flip phone in like a decade, I don't think. So I tell you what, that's dedication. That's drive. What did that fish measure out at?
right about 15 inches.
A 15-inch bass, guys. 15 inches. How dedicated are you to uploading your 15-inch fish? Because Bobby is dedicated. Woo!
Right there, old school, Motorola Razor
Dude,
style, right?
that's perfect. That's incredible. Dude bought a flip phone from the dollar store for a 15-inch fish, bro.
Really?
He left to go to the dollar store.
Gosh.
What a great story, bro. Great story.
Wow.
I love it. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we are back with about an hour and 20 minutes left to go in the day. We just pulled up in a little flat here with John Lessman and Brad Case. Both of these guys run that battleship configuration. And quite to be honest with you, it looks like they're on them because Lessman is currently sitting in first place on the Turniacs leaderboard. And he's got 2 15s that he's got a coal, so he's still got plenty of room to move up. The rain looks like it's hopefully going to start slowing down, and hopefully that lets that sun come out, lets these fish start biting up a little bit more. We're currently sitting under just under 500 fish measured for the day. So you know, an hour and 15 minutes ago, everybody's looking. We've got guys that haven't even loaded fish yet. You know who you are, sandbaggers. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can catch in with these guys here, and see what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Well, guys, it was a tough one. I had every possible thing that could go wrong. Well, weather-wise, I had the water was coming in when it was going out when I was pre-fishing, so that changed the pattern up. Found the fish, but when I found them, they were all white bass. White bass don't count in a black bass species kayak fishing tournament, and I caught one fish that was 12 3/4. Caught it in the last hour, found some bait, started throwing a rattle trap and caught it, and just didn't have enough time to really even mess with making a run for anything respectable, so I didn't even enter it onto the leaderboard. So I'm going to finish with a big fat goose egg. I did catch about 30 white bass, so that was fun. Each time I hooked one of them, I thought I had a fish that was going to score. It just got to the point where it got ridiculous. Like, come on, I couldn't catch another white bass. It was raining so bad I couldn't film. It was cold. I somehow got my jacket tucked into the back of my pants, and I had a nice little waterfall right down the old butt crack there. And I don't know if you know this or not, but 50-degree water down your butt crack early in the morning will wake you up if you weren't already awake. Watched a guy back his truck off into the water. I'm not exactly sure if he ever got it out, but it was interesting watching him try for a while. All in all, it was an eventful day. Now I get to go get some rest. I get to relax, and I get to get ready for the Bassmaster Classic. So if I see you there, then say something. Let's take a picture. Let's shake hands. Let's chest bump. Let's do that slow motion jump in the air, throw our shoulder together thing, you know, that people do, or just knuckle love it, high five. No handshakes though. Coronavirus. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care about coronavirus. I'll shake your hand. What's up, guys? It's the day after the Bass Nation Kayak Series event that I didn't do that great in. You can check that video out. So me and this knucklehead right here, that's Matt. Matt's got on a, look at this shirt he's wearing today. That thing is fitting.
It's like camouflage, but not.
He's trying to show off those gym results. It's so bright out here that it's overexposed and making me look like I'm glowing. Look at that Florida tan though, ain't that awesome? So anyway, of course, the day after the tournament, or our tournament anyway, the weather's great. Look at that, bright and sunny, no wind, conditions are perfect. But instead of fishing today, we're heading to the expo. So we're headed into the Birmingham Jefferson Convention Complex for the 2020 and the 50th anniversary Bassmaster Classic. Hope I get to see some of you guys there. And yeah, if you saw me, you should have said hey, because this video will probably be out after the fact. But if the video gets out faster than you do see me, say hey at the Classic, and let's talk kayak fishing. I'll be at the Bonafide booth quite a bit, roaming around the show with some of my other sponsors, and I'll be in the Alabama booth because we're having the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship here in a month, April 2nd through the 4th, Gunnersville, Alabama. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy us walking around the Classic, doing some interactions with folks, product reviews, product debuts, things along those lines. So anyway, here we go, the Classic. Trying to take a shortcut and turn into a long cut. Where is 1031, do you know?
Katie all the way. Watching it 24/7.
Where are you from?
Orlando.
Here, let's look at this. This is Lauren
Hi.
from Orlando. So tell me what you said when you walked up.
I was freaking out.
Why are you freaking out?
Because I watch you all the time.
I should get down here a little bit lower.
Don't be rude.
I'm just messing with you.
You can show them the picture.
Yeah.
Show me the picture.
So, yeah, I fish from a kayak, and it's pretty
You're from
nice.
Orlando? I was just there. Dang, show that to the camera right there.
All right.
Nice. What'd you catch it on?
What did we catch that on? Oh, Google bait, yeah.
Okay. You know which one?
Mondo worm.
Okay. How long you been kayak fishing?
It's been like a year or two.
Okay. So since you were like 8?
No. I'm 16.
I'm just messing with you. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore? Like you're a sophomore now? Oh yeah, because it's, so you'll be a junior in a couple months, right?
Yes, I will.
Nice. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, first of all, I want to fish professionally.
Oh, really?
That's going to be a big thing.
Have you
for me.
started working on that?
Almost.
Okay. How do you almost start? You can't start on something. Almost. You have to start on it.
Well, I'm gonna start.
Do you have a
on it.
YouTube channel?
No, not yet.
What do you mean? Come on, give me your phone. Turn your phone on to a video.
What do you mean a video?
Just put it like you're about to record a video.
Okay.
We're gonna do this right.
Okay.
All right, Dad. You see this? What's your name?
Jim.
Jim? All right, Jim, watch this. This is how life works. Give me your phone. We're gonna flip this around. Hey guys, I'm Chad Hoover from Kayak Bass Fishing, and I want to welcome you guys to Lauren's channel. So Lauren, what are you gonna name your channel?
Lauren Hoffman Fishing.
Lauren Hoffman Fishing. This is the first video of her new YouTube channel, and I'm excited about hooking up with her and doing a collab next time I'm down in the Florida area. And I'm challenging her to do 4 videos in the next month to really kick this thing into high gear. So Lauren, what are you gonna do your first 4 videos about?
Just baits. 2 of them are gonna be about baits. 2 of them are gonna be fishing in the lake, and how to fish off of a kayak based off of what you said.
I prefer to fish on a kayak, but if you want to fish off the kayak, you can do that.
Same thing.
All right. Anyway, so guys, this is Lauren down here. She's still working on the height thing, but she's compact, right? Big things come in small packages. So anyway, welcome to Lauren's channel. As soon as she does this video, I'm going to share it. We're going to help kick start her fishing career. So anyway, love y'all. Do me a favor, subscribe to her channel right now. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, and help her grow this channel and achieve her dream of being a professional fisherman. Say bye.
Bye.
Now you got your first video.
Yes.
That was too cool.
Now launch your channel.
I will.
All right, I'm going to give you my number. I'm going to mentor you.
Okay.
And also kick you in the butt. I don't know if you know how that works.
I do.
All right, let me know when you're ready. It's 757
757
348
348
2232. All right, so I got 3 things for you. Send me your information via text.
I will.
And put the city and state. Send me dad's information, text message via. I don't have any underage girls' phone numbers without their dad's phone number. It's just a thing.
That is a good thing.
I'm going to walk you through a couple of tips on launching your channel. I'm going to give you some tips on on-camera presence and things you need to do.
Yes.
I'll give you a couple of editing tips and things that you need to get started with. And then I'm going to be back in Florida like 4 times this year.
Okay.
So I'll shoot you a text when I'm coming. And then what I'll do is I'll do a video like that one I just released yesterday where I went fishing with this kid, Chris. I want to do more of that, subscriber fishing, collabs with people that are just getting started and things like that. And it'll work out great. And hopefully I can bring Christy with me because then y'all can girl it up and all that, and that'll be fun. Cool. It was nice meeting you.
Well,
Thank you,
I want
ma'am.
a picture, so.
Okay, well let's get Dad to take the picture. Thank you.
All right. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Bass fishing. You got it.
Cool. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad.
Again, shoot me the text, put your first name, last name, city, state, and then send me his info, first name, last name, city, state. Then share my info with him so he'll recognize it. And then, yeah, we'll hook up and go fishing.
Awesome.
Y'all live in Orlando?
We're just
Around.
north of Orlando.
Okay,
in
what
a
city?
little town called Longwood.
Oh, I know where Longwood is.
Yeah.
Be good. That's pretty cool, man. Like, I don't care how long you've been doing this. It's cool when, grown folks walk up to you and they're excited, but it's really cool when young folks just get excited about having the opportunity to meet you. Look at this guy right here with the Fish USA shirt on. Let me grab this guy and bring him in. Come in here for real quick. Look at that. So where are you from, man?
I'm from here in Birmingham, right
From
outside
Birmingham,
Alabama.
but you got a Fish USA shirt on?
I do, yep.
Look at that.
I got this with my KBF $25.
Oh, so you are a KBF member.
I am,
Cool.
yes, sir.
Congratulations. What's your name?
Eric Baxter.
Eric, nice to meet you, bro. And you're from Birmingham?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Well, listen, guys, it's not a shameless Fish USA plug, but you can't miss this shirt, especially on the ginger beard dude walking by, all swole. I need to get in the gym, bro. You're making me feel kind of like what?
It's all hiding under the shirt.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. So anyway, do you fish out of a kayak now?
I do. I started this year.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. What kind of kayak did you get?
I bought one of the Big Fish 120s, kind of a starter kayak a little bit, to start getting into fishing a little bit.
What lakes do you fish around here?
Well, I just started really fishing this year, so I fished the dammed up lakes on Alabama Power stuff, the Goose River, Lake Logan Martin, Lay Lake, and all those.
Lay is awesome.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite buzzbait lakes in the country.
Yep.
So.
I've done pretty good out there, but I've struggled on Logan Martin so far.
Yeah, look, I struggled on Logan Martin yesterday, so don't be ashamed of that at all. Cool.
But I'm a part of the group here in Birmingham. It's like Iron City Kayak Anglers, a part of their group this year, so it's a good group of guys. It's been fun so far.
Cool. Well, it's nice meeting you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. There you have it. The kayak bass fishing community is growing all over the country, man. So I just ran into a good buddy of mine, the Alabama Hammer here, Mr. Shane Phillips. He's been working hasn't been as available. Got married, doing the whole daddy thing, and now he just told me he's got enough time that we can start fishing again.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do a cutaway in this video back to some of the old videos of the highlights of Shane's career of fishing with me in the videos. He's like, that alligator's gonna eat you. And then we did an episode where he was supposed to have a power pole mount in time for the shoot, but we didn't get it. So the whole shoot, the wind was blowing, and he kept getting blowed into the trees.
The whole shoot.
Every video, every segment was like Shane saying, "I sure do wish I had a power pole right now." So anyway, we'll cut to some of that. Y'all have a lot of snakes back in here.
Yeah.
What do you do to contend with them?
What I do, contend with them or to get rid of them? I don't play nice little snake.
You know you're in big bass country when there's big old gators laying on the bank.
I'm glad you said something because I did not even see it. Hey Chad, why didn't you wrestle that gator?
He wasn't set up right or I would have.
Hey, real man go here right at the nose. I'd have done it, but my fingers hurt a little bit. I jammed it the other day, trying to get my lure out of the daggum tree.
Good seeing you again.
How you too, brother?
So he's invited me to come down and we're going to hook up. Now he lives in the Birmingham area, but we're going to go to this place that we went several years ago, back there on Wheeler. He's also famous for the fact that he said Wheeler Lake,
y'all said
Wheeler River, but the Canadians who edit my stuff interpreted that as Whaler and put W-H-A-L-E-R, and all the whole state of Alabama responded and said, where the heck is Whaler River? So anyway, All right, man. Well, let's hook up and do it. Beautiful family, and you'll see this guy in a future video here pretty soon. Let's do it this spring, as soon as it fires up. All right, man. Be good. Have fun at the show. All right, dude. Later. All right, guys. So I ran into this knucklehead right here at the show. This is Team Bonafide member John Lessman, and also he's a fellow vet, right? But John did a hell of a lot better in the Logan Martin Bass Nation Kayak Series tournament than I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn it over to John. I'm gonna get out of the frame and I'm gonna let him tell you about his experience, how he caught him, where he caught him, what he caught him on, or pretty much anything he's willing to share. And he's gonna be on the big stage here at the Bassmaster Classic, Birmingham, Alabama, probably in about 3 hours. Finding out where you finished.
Right.
You don't know exactly where you finished yet, right?
No.
They're leaving everybody in suspense. So anyway, I'm going to turn it over to John. We actually got out there and got some footage of him on the water. Let him tell you about his experience. John, take it away, brother.
So yesterday we fished Logan Martin. It was horrible conditions, wind, rain. I mean, it was just drenching. And I was in my Bonafide 127, which was great, fantastic. So I was fishing a creek area, and where it come in and converged, and I caught a couple dinks, and nothing was just happening. I went on like a 5-hour dry spell, and ended up, I got blown actually up close to the bank, and so I was going to maybe trying to catch some dinks to get 5. Spinner bait, started working it, boom, boom. Next thing you know, one after another, started getting some good fish, and I said, oh, okay, now I know what I'm doing. So I ended up fishing shallow, and I fished an area, like I said, just 2 basketball courts big. And I ended up with 25 fish and with 84 3/4 inches. So it was enough to promote me to the top 10, hopefully to the top, but we'll see. And the thing was, you just had to grind it out and, and stay focused. And there was so many of us with our heads down because the rain and the wind was just beating us to death. But we were able to get out, and I lucked out and put 2 and 2 together and was able to figure out the bite I needed to get where I got, and I was very happy. Ended up on a spinner bait. It was a Nate custom bait spinner bait, but a chartreuse grub tail, or excuse me, a white grub tail dipped in orange. And I guess it was that orange that made the difference because they started hammering it, and worked well. So that's pretty much it. Thanks, Chad.
Man, that's funny because I threw a spinner bait. I caught a lot of white bass on it, and the night before the tournament, I told somebody I dipped stuff in orange to fish here, but I didn't do it during the tournament, so shows what I know.
Well, I was killing them early in the week on a chatterbait.
Yep.
Vibration jig. Actually, there's a Nate's custom bait hybrid skirt jig.
Okay.
But then yesterday I couldn't pay a fish to bite anything.
Exactly.
I mean, I threw the kitchen sink, and finally I was like, Old Faithful spinnerbait up shallow, and sure enough, that's where it just opened up for me.
Sweet. So listen, a lot of people think that to be competitive in these tournaments, and I'm a big fan of using motorized kayaks, you got to have a motor on your kayak. We saw you out there yesterday, and you were 2.5, 3 miles from the boat ramp?
A little over 2 miles.
Easy, and you paddled, right?
Yes, sir.
So he paddled, his SS-127 was right in the mix with all the dudes out there that were fishing. Is guaranteed to have a top 10 finish. I can just tell you that. I don't know, I can't break the suspense. I don't know where he's going to finish because this isn't my tournament. But definitely a top 10, probably a top 5, maybe even a top 3 or a win, and paddle 3 miles in the wind and rain and current.
Yeah.
Current. Like some real current.
They dropped that lower dam, and it was sucking out of that little bay area.
Yeah. So anyway, John Lessman, hopefully holding that trophy up over his head at the Bass Nation Kayak Series event today, but definitely going to be in the top 10. Congratulations, brother. Which is going to qualify him to come back and fish next year for the Bass Nation Championship. So that'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I'm excited, looking forward to finding out who wins. Hopefully it's him. All right, so I just ran into this guy right here, and he said, man, you don't know me, but actually I'm just going to let you tell them the story, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do at the end.
All right. So a couple years ago, on his Facebook page, he had somebody had posted, who would you want to fish with? And I put Chad Hoover. He's a veteran. I'm a veteran. So, we got to talking a little bit. And we exchanged numbers. He
former male models, both of us former male models.
Well, that too, yeah. I left that out. But he actually texted me, and we texted a couple times and lost contact because he's busy. And I finally ran into him here at the Classic. So he challenged me and said he wants to go fishing.
That's not exactly how that happened, but he's telling the story, so I'll let him go ahead.
Okay. And I'm down, but I don't want to embarrass him, so he needs to leave the camera at home. Just call me. We'll hook up and just do it.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the big camera at home, but I'm going to take him up on his offer. We're going to make sure we got numbers again. That's what's cool about the Classic. And then I'm going to go to Mississippi, Starkville, where he's from, which is same place Faith Hill's from, so I'm not exactly sure that I got a lot to be worried about.
We dated for a little while, but...
So anyway, we're going to switch information, and then I'm going to go bring you guys a fishing trip with him, just vlog style. We'll just bring the small cameras.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this?
No, not that one, the little ones, like the GoPros and
okay.
Tacticams and all that kind of stuff.
That'll work.
All right, cool, man. Thanks, brother.
It was awesome meeting you.
You too, brother. Do you have my number?
Man,
Let's double check it. What's your name? What's your name again?
Ryan Stevenson.
Ryan
Stevenson.
Bam, look at you right there.
That's
Starkville,
it,
Mississippi.
That's it.
I'm going to send you a message. There, I got you again. I just sent you my name back just in case you lost it. Yeah, you got to stay on me, man. I'm busy as hell. Hit me up, bro. We'll do it.
I will, man. It's
All
so
right.
nice meeting you.
Where do you fish?
Where?
Yeah, what part?
Pickwick, Base
Okay,
Springs.
perfect.
And I just talked to, what's his name?
Gene, Flukemaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, film that too. Make sure you put that in there. What was that guy's name? The other fat guy from the game.
Y'all are crazy. But when I first learned to bass fish, man, you and him, because I'm not from North Mississippi.
Where are you from?
The South. Like Biloxi. That's where I fish. So.
Do you notice how people from the South, they don't say, he said, I'm not from the South. He didn't mean the South. He meant from the south of Mississippi. There's varying degrees of South in the South. Anyway.
Very true. But you and him taught me so much about bass fishing.
Awesome.
So definitely,
Cool.
man. It was
All right,
awesome
man.
meeting
Thanks,
you.
brother. Appreciate you.
We'll
Nice
get
meeting you,
together.
man.
Yeah,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
Take it
Thanks, man. All right, guys. So check it out. I just found Fighter's little brother, or at least he's fighting Fighter for top mustache. So anyway, what'd you fish? What'd you fish? What'd you catch him on?
Always catch him on.
Black Cinco?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't throw the Black Cinco because I was trying something else. I didn't want to safety up. I also went for largemouth up a river and they weren't there. The water coming up.
You guys got blown out up there.
Yeah, we did. And I had them pinned up
See, I was
before
on the
that.
very south end of the river.
Yeah, I know where you were.
The water.
We passed each other.
rose.
We passed each other in pre-fishing, and I was like, I'm not going to go there. And then I opted to go up, and I found where it first turned back into the river, and I found two creeks back there.
A lot of people went up
that had little runouts.
And then they come back the day of the tournament. It was 4 foot higher.
Yeah, I didn't come back. I stayed, and then I went mid-lake and caught one fish on a rattle trap just so that I could save face. And my spots had white bass full. I didn't see a white bass the whole pre-fishing.
Yeah, I caught mine like
30 of them.
milk like that.
Yeah, caught like 30 of them. It was insane. So, anyway, man, I'm gonna walk the show. I'm sure I'll see you again.
All right.
Josh Stewart, you guys go follow him on socials. I'll put him in the description box below. It's Angler. Is it Angler_Josh_Stewart?
No, it's just Angler Josh Stewart.
Angler Josh Stewart. No underscores. Angler Josh Stewart. And then we'll do Angler Josh Stewart's mustache as a whole separate Instagram page. Y'all go follow that.
It might crawl off my face. I might use it for fishing.
Be good, brother. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, so we made it over to the weigh-in, and it's about time to head inside and find out who's going to be the champion of the first Bass Nation Kayak Series event. Definitely ain't going to be yours truly, but I want to see who it is and see if it's somebody that I know or if there's some relative unknown that came out of nowhere to take home the championship. So somebody's about to be $10,000 richer. It's exciting that kayak fishing is on the big stage. Let's go check it out.
Third place finish, awesome job. I'm excited, that is absolutely amazing.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for the first Bass Nation Kayak Series event. I'm excited about what this means for the sport of kayak fishing. I'm excited about what this means for fishing. A lot of people were wondering how I was going to feel about it because I run kayak fishing tournaments, and I'm excited. You know, a lot of those guys were asked, did they ever see it getting to this level? Not only did I see it getting to this level, I see it getting even bigger, and Bassmasters helped push this in the next direction. This is one of the most exciting milestones in kayak fishing history. I'm excited about it. I know the kayak fishing community is excited about it. Big congratulations to Jim Davis. Man, congratulations, bro. You'll forever be the first ever kayak champion in a Bass Nation Kayak Series event. Couldn't be more proud of the folks and how they represented themselves, the kayak community. Couldn't have been more proud to be part of this event. It was exciting. The fishing was tough. It didn't finish up like I thought it would be, but on to the next one. Hopefully I can work out a way to fish another event this year, but my schedule doesn't look like it. So I'll just gear up and train and practice and study and get ready for next year. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and consider, you know, becoming part of the kayak fishing community if you're not already a part of it. We'll see you guys in the next video.